So my name's Niven and I'm the HR assistant here at Associated Seafoods. So the Career Ready scheme is across Scotland and it's an opportunity given to students while they're in high school. The aim of the programme is to kind of target more shy students or students that are kind of facing barriers or need a bit of help going into the workforce. So it can be for people who desire to go to university or people who want to go straight into the world of work. It's really for anyone. You can either pledge your own interest or you can be approached from like a school guidance teacher. So my interests at school were always like written subjects, so your philosophy, English, and I was quite arty, so I liked art and design. Maths and things was never my strong point, so it always tended to be any subject that I could write in was what I tended to enjoy. I decided to join the Career Ready programme in 5th year through Buckie High School. The Career Ready programme was kind of approached to me through my guidance teacher, and it was an opportunity for me to develop my confidence whilst obviously studying at the same time. So the first stage was to sit down with Susan, who at the time was the programme leader, and then I had my first stage interview with her. So this was all about skills that I'd like to develop, the kind of roles that I'd be interested in, and then I was paired to Associated Seafoods through that. So when I was at school, I originally wanted to study law. My dream was always to go to like Robert Gordon University. I hadn't really considered other options or other career paths, how to get there. So originally I was very set on law. So coming here, I was kind of able to do parts of law. So I still got the human resources side. I still got to look at employment laws. And then I kind of decided that I wanted to stay in Buckie. Moving to somewhere like Aberdeen wasn't the right choice for me. Quite like being in my hometown and surrounded by my family and friends and things. The Career Ready programme is a 2-year programme. So during my first year, I was kind of brought into the workplace and introduced to my mentor. My mentor at the time was Victor West, who's the managing director here. So it was a few just quite formal meetings with Victor, including interviews. We'd done some CV writing skills. And then it went on to a 4-week internship, which was paid during my summer holidays. I'd done lots of things, so I was involved in a site audit here. It just happened to be going on at the same time. So I got to go into the factory and look at the different departments and processes down there, which was really interesting. I got to take part in the site's taste panel, so that's like the taste and all the different fishes. And then you rate them on taste, smell, presentation, all that kind of stuff. And then I kind of moved on to the more HR side of things, so I got to go in the file cabinets, kind of sorting everything out in alphabetical order, looking through the training files and just doing a bit of work in that kind of side of things. At the end of my Career Ready experience, I was delighted to be offered a full-time position here. So then I made the decision to leave halfway through my advanced hires, and then I decided to come work here as, originally it was a training and development assistant, and then 2 years later we decided to change it to HR assistant. I'm currently studying for my CIPD level 5 diploma. I studied my level 5 probably a year and a half ago, so then I've decided to take the step up. My CIPD level 5 just involves completing monthly assignments on different HR topics, so things like leadership, things like direction and strategy, which is the one I'm working on at the moment. Career Ready kind of taught me transferable skills into the workplace, so ones which I could use at school and when I was here. My confidence grew massively as a result of the Career Ready programme. My just people skills, so how I interacted with people across all levels of the business, so production upwards to the managing director. I was a mentor on this year past programme, which was a great experience. I really enjoyed giving back kind of the gift that I was given, I suppose. My mentee was Kira, and she came from Buckie High School as well, so we came from the same school, but we hadn't really known each other, despite her only being a few years younger than me. We had a similar career path, so she wanted to study law as well. So it was quite nice because we had something to kind of bond us on already, like a similar interest. We will be having a follow-up meeting very soon to kind of decide her next steps. So she's still very set on going to university, so I'll be helping with her written application for that. In years to come, I would hope to be the HR manager here. I think that would be very fun and interesting. I definitely look up to my own manager and where she is in her career, so it'd be nice to kind of eventually get to that stage.